A lot of the most likable celebrities have one thing in common, and it's not confidence or being the funniest person in the room. You can actually see it in tiny moments like this with Tom Holland. Watch this clip of Tom Holland realizing the wedding scene he was told to attend was actually Tony Stark's funeral.
No.
This is how bad it is for me. I was told it was a wedding.
Moments like this feel effortless, but they come from simple habits anyone can learn. And the good news is, you don't have to change your personality to be more likable. Just a few small shifts can make people feel more comfortable around you and make conversations flow naturally. Let's start with the first habit, which is to start with playful energy. Most people walk into conversations stuck in neutral mode. Quiet voice, low energy, polite smile. And because people mirror your energy, the whole interaction stays flat. Playful energy doesn't mean being loud or over the top. It just means showing a little spark right from the start. Watch this clip of Ryan Reynolds slipping into his silly movie trailer voice mid-conversation, instantly changing the room's vibe.
You did the voiceovers for some of the trailers. You did
I did. Yeah,
the voiceover guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love that stuff. I do it at home all the time. Drives my wife nuts. It's it's that voice that in a world divided by fear, one man must stand alone. Will Smith, Ryan Reynolds, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Toby Jones, in Graham Norton's pants rated R.
Most people answer questions in predictable ways. It was good. It was fine. Nothing special. Now watch this clip of Ryan again, where he adds one tiny twist and turns a normal story into something genuinely funny.
Canadian to be honored that way. How was it?
It was kind of amazing because you get to spend a little bit of time with the Obamas, and I got to spend some time with Prime Minister Trudeau, which was huge for me because he's like our rock star prime minister, amazing guy. I swapped a quick idea with him on how we can take Alaska, and he didn't really.
You don't need to be hilarious. You just need one playful twist, one surprising detail, and the conversation becomes more fun to be in. Once you get comfortable adding this lightness, there's another habit that makes you even more approachable, which is to tease yourself in a confident way. Chris Pratt is great at this. Watch this clip of Chris Pratt making fun of his old sales job, where he had to do the most ridiculous chant every morning.
Place. You really don't want to leave that. It was just terrible.
But your chant made no sense at all.
Not at all. Every morning. Tell me how you're feeling. And we'd go, fantastic, terrific, great. Oh yeah, strong juice, baby sucker. I feel wonderful. Right on, right on, right on. Juice, 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 juice. I feel great. Ooh, wah, wah. Let's kick some ass. Kick some ass. Who's number one? We are. Who's number two? Who gives a fuck?
He doesn't pretend it was cool. He doesn't act embarrassed. He just laughs at it. And that confidence is exactly what makes it charming. He's teasing a version of himself he's totally comfortable with. That's the key. Only tease the parts of yourself you've already made peace with, not the things you're insecure about. This kind of self-teasing makes you relatable without lowering your value. And once people feel relaxed and open around you, you unlock a habit that takes your conversations to a whole new level, which is tell stories that feel alive. Jamie Foxx is one of the best storytellers because he doesn't just explain what happened. He brings you into the moment. Watch this clip of Jamie describing the moment Ed Sheeran unexpectedly walks into a crowded room with a ukulele. He switches voices, reacts in real time, and suddenly you're living the moment with him.
She was black, and they was singing blackness. It was incredible. And so all of a sudden I say, ladies and gentlemen, Ed Sheeran. He pops out. With a little red hair and a ukulele. And one of my homies who's an incredible guitarist, but he's just true to the music. It came from us. This is blackity black, right? And he says, yo, Fox, come on, man. What's this, man? What's this? What you doing to the room right now, man? You gotta respect the room. And it was just like a movie. I said, well, let's see what the kid has.
Now watch this second Jamie Foxx clip where he reenacts his audition with Tom Cruise, changing voices, pacing, and reactions on the spot.
Tom Cruise is doing, Jerry Maguire. So they had, the guy sees me read in LA and says, yo, I want you to go read for TC in New York. I said, who? TC. I said, and Tom Cruise reads his line, but it was like this. So I thought he lost his place. I couldn't hear him, so I said, we right. He says, I know, I said the line, I'm waiting on you. I'm like, oh.
You don't need to be dramatic to do this. Just add one tiny detail. A voice switch, a small expression, or a, wait, you're not going to believe this moment. People naturally lean in when a story feels alive. And once you can hold people's attention like that, there's a simple technique that makes your delivery even stronger, which is to use a confident pause. Most people rush through their stories because they're afraid of being interrupted, but confident speakers do the opposite. They pause. Watch this clip of Jack Whitehall telling a story and pay attention to that long pause right before the punchline.
Fortunately, he didn't speak a word of English. I didn't speak any Spanish. So I ended up having to kind of gesture to this man. It's like, yes, could you just come here? No, leave them alone. Yes, just follow me. I ushered him into the toilet, right? I pointed at my poo. I went to flush. It went down straight away. How weird did I look?
That 1-second pause creates anticipation. It makes people listen more closely. It gives your story weight. And when the punchline finally lands, it hits way harder. You don't need to be a comedian to use this. Just pause before the important part of your story. Give the moment a little room to breathe. It instantly makes you sound more grounded and more confident. And while pauses strengthen your storytelling, this next habit strengthens your relationships, which is make people feel understood and not judged. This might be the most powerful habit of all. Some people listen just long enough to respond, but likable people listen in a way that makes others feel safe. Watch this clip of Jimmy Kimmel comforting Regina King after an incredibly difficult year.
Well, it's very good to see you.
It's good to see you.
How are you
Jimmy.
doing right now?
Right now, I'm good.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I know you've been through a lot the last year.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey.
It's good to see you, Jimmy.
Good to see you, too. Did you see William Shatner backstage?
He doesn't rush her. He doesn't jump to advice. He just makes space for her to feel whatever she needs to feel. You don't need perfect advice. You don't need the perfect reaction. You just need to show you're there with them. When people feel understood, they relax. They trust you more. And they naturally like you more. Most people think likability is about being impressive, but it's really about simple habits. A little playful energy, a bit of confident self-teasing, stories that feel alive, a well-timed pause, and listening in a way that makes people feel safe. These small shifts make people feel comfortable around you, and comfort creates connection. If you want to avoid the subtle habits that push people away without you realizing it, watch my video. 5 conversation habits that make people dislike you. Click it now, and I'll see you there.